My name's Neil Kerr. I had expectations of yesterday of learning new skills. When I say expectations, I had my own skills, my own presentation skills, and arrogantly I thought, what could I learn? But I did learn. I learned how to smile, I learned how to relax, I learned how to pause, I learned how to present in a manner that engaged the audience, I learned how to come up with new techniques, new awarenesses, and I'm really looking forward to the next 6 months. There's a lot of skill sets that are set in front of me that I don't have so much input and knowledge, and I'm looking forward to learning. My whole life is about learning, taking new experiences and face fears and uncertainties and grow from them. So after 6 months, my expectations of myself is to create a business, a product, and have it set in place to be up and running and to have a revenue, a financial revenue, a stream, and grow from that. So I'm here to start the basic, the foundation for growth for me, for a business. The product is me. Thank you. My name's Neil. What I learned today was about emails, not just writing emails through your database, but having research. And what came across today was research is king. Get to know your clients, get to know your product, and get to know your client base. Other things that I learnt today, SNAP, and that was just a simple way just to remember your client base for your skills and to match them up. Creating databases. I'm not really at a position right now in my particular journey to implement the stuff that I learnt today, but I was there and I've took it in, and in the future when I've got my product found, then I can open up and reach out to my market, my niche market. I haven't quite found it yet, but it was interesting, it was good. I've took notes, I've took the stuff inside, and I will use it when the time comes. I signed up for Turning Pro. I've always had a deep ambition to be a public speaker, and I have a USP through my lifestyle, and I came across it just through browsing, and it meets all the requirements that I need to be a professional speaker and meet my dreams. And this is my second weekend, and it's a realization rather than a dream now. I have learned today about marketing, about funneling, about setting up a Facebook and doing a blog, a video blog, how to do a web page, how it should look, how people would look at it, and revenue streams. My plans for the future are to do seminars, seminars of workbooks and charging a lot of money and reaching out to people and making a difference to their life. The money probably secondary, but actually using the talents that I've got and marketing them out there for people that need them. And this is like a step-by-step process, and I'm really getting close to it. Also coaching as well. I'm doing coaching, and the coaching's going to be part of my Facebook to channel my ideas and my thoughts, my experiences and knowledge and training. Just sign up to Turning Pro if you want to be a pro in any line of work. You want to work with the best. You want to work with people around about you who are motivated, insightful, committed, flexible, get your best interests at heart. With Turning Pro, you get a step-by-step, week-by-week guidance. You have Facebook connection, you have connection through mentor, you have connection through the best people in the business. Turning Pro is what it says in the label, what it says in the tin, professional. Hi, my name's Neil Kerr. I'm here Turning Pro, and what I learned in day one, the content was about strategies I learnt about funnels. I'd learnt funnels before, but it was digesting what I'd learnt before. Getting into the perceptual world of my client, who my target audience is, what they read, how much money they make, what they spend their money on, what their wants and their needs are. I also looked at, through the education, why am I doing it? Why am I in this business? And the strategy of what message am I carrying and what impact am I having? And it opened up avenues of my truth comes from my heart, so my message came from my heart, which was quite reassuring, and it felt good and positive to go ahead with it. On day 2, which was a long day, as yesterday was a long day, there's a lot of education, there's a lot of information to take in, and today we talked about social media. I'm not great at social media. I know little bits and pieces, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, but I found today really enlightening of connecting Twitter to Facebook to YouTube through just the press of a button. So if I get incoming traffic of people, they can go right round the sort of kind of road of where I'm involved with my YouTube and Twitter, and that enables me to communicate with people at different levels and different areas. The information that I can put out to the exact people that I want to put out to, like an avatar of people of the same age that I'm after, a certain area, lifestyles. Again, it's a target audience and an audience already out there by using my pro is emotions. You know, my pro is emotions. I work with people with mental health issues and addictions. So using words like pain, uncomfortability, detachment, isolation, putting these words out there, that creates a search engine for people that are in this type of emotions, and it brings in a clientele and a traffic that would be associated with the product that I'm putting out there for my seminars, books, DVDs, CDs and stuff. So over the 2 days I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been quite intense at times, but I thoroughly recommend it. Thanks. Hi, my name's Neil Kerr, and today we looked at sales. And we looked at sales in a way that I hadn't looked at sales before. We've done a few sales introductions on this course, but today we've done like a personality characteristic sale. Personality of characteristics of human beings, of how their personalities come across when they're buying things, when they're agitated when they see things, their warmth when they see colours or when they hear certain things, and how a person can really infiltrate that, not in a nasty way, but just in a natural way to go to their level. And this was funneled into a phone call. So we actually went through a phone call from the beginning, and then like, when we get to the phone call stage where we talk to the person, we actually mirror what they're doing. We mirror their pitching, we mirror their tonality, we mirror their words and their language, and it all made perfect sense. And it's just taking time to understand your audience and understand everybody's unique, and we all learn in different ways. In the second half of today, we looked at videoing. I've done some videos on my phone, I've done YouTube bits and pieces, but this was a bit more technical. It's a bit more for lighting, keeping a headshot, keeping it still, being aware of what the background is, of what your audience is actually watching. I do presenting, and I'm aware of what I want my audience to hear and to walk away with, and what's going through their mind. I never really thought about it when I was doing my videos, of what was behind me, what colours and what background, how much that can influence someone and actually enhance the video and the words, because words are only 7% communication, but visualisation is a great deal to do with what they can walk away with because it can make them feel comfort and at ease, and when they're comfort and ease, the body language and everything else will come across and they will take away. So today, I'm a happy bunny. I'm quite happy with what I learnt today. It was very saturating with the information, but I'm a reflective learner. I've took my notes, I'll go away and I'll reflect and learn. Thanks. Hi, my name's Neil Kerr. I'm here at Turning Pro, and yesterday we worked with Kubi. What a fantastic lady, full of energy, and we worked on how we were going to present our brand. I didn't have much of an idea of my brand. This is a new concept for me, that's why I'm here turning pro. But I'm turning pro with a brand that's been orchestrated and pinpointed by the help of Kubi. She's really good. I know what funnels I've got, my avatar, my Pacifics, and I'm really looking forward to implement everything that I have learned for me to turn pro and carry my message. Today, Bernardo talked about seminars. He introduced a method from the ground level of an idea and taking it through and to communicate to the people who you want there, all the way through to money, to venues, to getting other people on board, partnerships, carrying your message, building on your message, and really sort of building it up. Go for 50 people, 100, 200, internet, and really expanding your business. And it's a way that I can see it's a step-by-step process. Bernardo's done it. This isn't a concept, he's done it. So he's done it, he showed us, we can do it, and we start from ground level and work our way up, and I'm looking forward to implement what I've learnt today over my period of my life. Bernardo was someone who I came across last year. I had an email, and it said, the Best You Expo. I contacted him to speak. I'd done a few talks in my time, not many, just a few talks, not paid, and I wanted to speak. And I sent an email. I said, could I speak at this expo? And there was thousands of people there, and I think it was about 80 or 100 speakers. And he sent me an email back, and he didn't say you couldn't speak. What he said, you could maybe speak at this event. He said, but if you could come along as a volunteer and get to know how things work, and then maybe next year, who knows, there's some other event. And I went along, I'd done my volunteering, kept in touch, came to this event, and I'd done an NLP practitioner's course as well. I get to speak this year. I get to speak. So if you ever want to relive your dreams, people like Bernardo, if you're willing to put yourself out and be available, he's such a genuine, authentic person that if you put yourself across as that, he will reciprocate that. What I've learnt today from Fiona's workshop is how to formulate my 7-step process, a process of what I wanted to achieve from the very beginning of my ambition to help problem gamblers. And Fiona just put all the dots in line for me today in a calm manner that was communicated straight to me. During a lot of the turning pro processes of coming for the weekend, I've been a bit lost and a bit unsure of what was happening, but today it seemed to marry all together, and I've got more of an assuredness of where I want to go and a bit more guidance, and I was really lost for time. The time just went so quick, and how she communicated how you can work with yourself, how you can work with words, how you can work with a story, how you can work with the press and all facets of the media. It was really a programme today of high energy, low tone and clarity. What I expected from the Turning Pro programme, it was actually only 2 or 3 weeks before the programme started that I approached an email and I connected through this email. I spoke to one of the backroom staff, and they put forward to me that this programme, because I responded to it, I was interested. It was about social media, it was about putting out emails, turning professional and whatever business he wanted to go in, and I had something in the background that I wanted to do. I'm working in education, but there was something that I wanted to turn professional in, and I committed myself to it when they put a package to me, and I committed myself. And then I looked into it, like what it actually was. It was for 6 months. It was 6 weekends. It was different people for different activities that would turn you professional in a business-orientated way. And some of it really appealed to me, some of it I didn't really know much about, and I wanted to do public speaking. There was public speaking there. I was aware that social media would have to come into my reckoning, so to gain access to emails and different things and put myself about. So I had a kind of rough idea what I wanted, and it married into what I wanted, but I wasn't then actually doing the thing. It turned out to be part of what my expectations were. It was very difficult, as far as I don't have a business mind, but I want to get involved in the product that I want to do, as I am the product, and so it formulated and moulded me in to having a business mind, having to look at the people that I want to reach out to, having a business mind as far as financial, how much time I'm putting into something, how much money for events, and how much money I get in return, how to make a living, how to expand a business, how to make contacts, how to have revenues, stream revenues of books and CDs and DVDs, and how to market myself as a brand. So I learnt a tremendous amount about stuff that I didn't know that was out there, and I've made some tremendous contacts as far as the Turning Pro goes. Like doing the expo, I have about 12, 14 contacts, and I can contact these people and maybe do an alliance as part of my Turning Pro and utilising what I've learnt here. The support, there's been a lot of emotional support, because the long days, and we go for coffees and we go for lunches sort of thing, and there's people with different skills as well. There's a good friend who sits next to me, Andrew, who's going to help me in the tax and revenues, and when my business takes over, that it's going to help me in that way. So there's a lot of practical business type help, there's a lot of good emotional type help, and there's just I think just collectively it works, from the cameraman through to the people who are presenting, through to our peers in the day. I wanted to be a public speaker when I started the course 6 months ago, and I've had 3 engagements for public speaking, and they've been different engagements. Like mental health, I'm doing a talk on mental health. I'm doing a talk to street preachers on alcoholism, and I'm doing another talk to sort of kind of in a mental health capacity. I've had a couple of clients, paid clients, and as I said, these are steps forward for what I didn't have 6 months ago. I have a Facebook page. I have a website that explains what my product is. It's also, the website will not just explain what my product is, but it explains who I am in relationship to the product, and it's quite exciting with the fact that I can start getting business and move into something that's going to touch, move, and inspire me, and I'll make a living out of it, and that thought is very exciting, and that's where I'm moving forward to. That's my next level, is actually just transforming myself from all the stuff that I've learned in Turning Pro, and it's ongoing. Bernardo's made it quite clear that there's opportunities to move forward and use the skills and other parts of his network that we can utilise as part of the Turning Pro.